J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. Picking up on the goddamn paid skis in order as they came in, because, yeah, they're getting a couple days behind, especially since I went out of goddamn town. They're piling up. I think actually these did come on that fucking day I was out of town. But first one is more of a shout out, goddamn it's from Adam Benenson, also known as goddamn Layla Lover. Yeah, printed a lot of the slogan stickers and shit like that for me and just sent them out. Got a lot of you guys own, at least early channel fucking watchers. So paid shout out. Says dog, huge shout out to Hells for the sick ass orders. Got myself 9 Reek record LPs in the mail today in 2 separate orders. My kind of day. And I have about another 5 or 6 records on the way. Yeah, I see you've been ordering quite often actually in the last couple of weeks. So what I like to see, homeboy. Also going to see Exhumed in Boston in May. Yeah, Exhumed's playing here in I think the week after Maryland, something like that, early June. With the goddamn old school fucking set. So definitely looking forward to that. Dog will be at it, of course, goddamn it. And I got their meet and greet pack. Are they doing a meet and greet? Huh. That's kind of, I mean, I don't carry the weight. A little weird because they always just walking around for the most part. At least what I've always seen. So they're always kind of pretty easy accessible. Can't wait to get some LPs and CDs signed. Cheers, Adam. Yeah, like I've said it before. The guys in Exhumed. I mean, they're some of the fucking coolest. That whole Oakland scene, guys in Exhumed, Impaled, Ghoul, and then even like years later, I met. What was it? It was when I was doing this channel. I'd like to interview them. Is the guys in that band Mortuous as well? Mike Beams is in that, who was in the early Exhumed shit, especially the goddamn best album ever, Slaughter Cult. He was on that, but so Mortuous has Mike Beams, but at the show I saw them at in Cleveland, he was not at. I guess he's having some health problems or something. So I don't know if that's past him. Hopefully he's doing better. Don't know what his state is. And I actually recently listened to their second album too, which I thought was pretty good shit. Um, I thought actually because that's it's in that style of like incantation. I thought Mortuous those albums were like better than later incantation albums. I thought they were kind of just doing it better. Thoroughly enjoyed them live, but and I met them at the show. It was they opened up for Exhumed. When was it last year, year before, year and a half ago, some shit like that. They were really cool too. So I don't know what it is, dude. Just that whole area. It just seems like all those fucking band guys are like the coolest guys ever. When I say cool, like not in the sense where everybody says, yeah, I met him, he's cool, dude. I mean, like noticeably so, like in the top 10 of people that you ever meet. Like it's just overly. It doesn't seem fake. You know what I mean? They just seem like kind of guys you almost just want to talk to. I don't know how to explain it. Cole Jones, the original drummer, he was like that too, from Exhumed. So yeah, Sean McGarth, Leon, um, Raul, all those guys. They're all cool as fucking shit. So I don't know if you ever met them, Adam, but yeah, cool dudes. Robert Green, paid question. What's up, J Dog? Speaking of Robert Greens and Tommy goddamn Beckers, I don't know if Tommy's in here. Wouldn't be surprised me. He sounds goddamn paid skiing every other day. Tommy, I got your goddamn box. So thanks a lot for that. He sent me a pack with some shirts and shit like that. Sent me that goddamn 6 feet under haunted picture disc. So hell's bells. Yeah, it does fucking exist. And I've never seen it because it comes out with that outer die cut, like just metal blade covers. And it's hand numbered out of 500. Yeah, I've never seen it before. Never even seen the image before of it online. But yeah, fucking badass. And so thanks a hell of a lot for that. Goddamn it, just got it in. Well, I got it in yesterday. Opened it up today. But from Robert Green, he puts sub J Dog 2 paid order channel T-shirt suggestions. He says so. These are he wants these as slogans. Like I'm taking it. He's like, I used to be a nunslaughter, and I was planning to kill Euronymous. Make either one of these a J Dog channel shirt, and I'll legit, not even joking, buy 5 of motherfucking each. Yeah, when you say it, I actually believe it. Not these fucking Facebook thumbs up, and then they don't even show up to the show or they don't even buy the thing. You, I believe, because you actually do buy 3s and 5s of fucking shirts all the goddamn time. So yeah, I believe you. Hope you're having a blast getting some sick interviews over there at Hell's Heroes right now. The only one I got was Attic. So I'm trying to buckle down on how I do these interviews ahead of time. Well, yeah, you should have, dog. Like, you're not unprofessional. Because, dude, I don't know these guys and I don't have context to them. What I mean is, like, for example, I wanted to get Sakis from fucking Rotting Christ and also Angel Ripper from Sodom. Didn't get either. The thing is like, even when I asked Christian from Necrofire, the guy putting on the fest, he's like, yeah, Sakis, he's fucking cool. I don't see why he wouldn't do it. I'm not saying he's a dick. He probably would be up for it. Here's the problem. I'm walking around at a fest where there's well over 1,000 people. Yeah, he's got long hair and a beard. You literally just described 80 fucking percent of the people walking around here. I've never met the guy in my life, so I mean, I have a vague idea what he looks like. There's that, so I'm not going to find him. You do want to talk about a goddamn needle in the haystack? That's number one. Number two, these guys aren't just walking around. Attic wasn't. They were hanging out in their dressing room. Shout out to goddamn Daniel from Exciter, goddamn headbanger fucking TV. So it's funny because people ask you, headbanger TV, biggest poser channel ever. I don't know. I still have yet to goddamn watch it, but I'll say this: that homeboy's fucking hooked me up. He's the one the reason I got the Dan Beeler interview and also now Attic because Attic I couldn't find the guys. I was asking everybody. I was asking Christians like, let me look around. Couldn't find them. And Dan from Exciter, he's like, I know them. He's like, I said, I have their phone number. Let me text them. He did. And set it up. He's like, they're in the dressing room. Then he gave him my number. They called me, and then they walked me back in the dressing room. That's another thing. Yeah, I found them. They're back. Yeah, they're in the dressing room or backstage or whatever. It's like, all right, great. Well, I don't have access to that. So I can't get back there. Because a lot of these interviews, yeah, they're cool. They'll do it. Yeah, they probably fucking will. But it needs to be set up. So hence, a lot of these fucking bands, I need to set it up, and like especially these fests, you need to come up to me. Or we need to set something up like, want to do it at your hotel? Great. Even better. Nice quiet fucking place, just like where I did goddamn Big Willie from the goddamn Tish. Give me a time. You're gonna be at your hotel 1 o'clock. I'll meet you up there. I'll even drive you back to the goddamn to the show. Did for Big Willie. Something like that. Something needs to be set up. Yeah, they're cool, dude. This is not going to work because I'm planning for Maryland, Milwaukee. This shit is not going to fucking fly. I have no clue how to fucking find these guys. It took me hours to get Attic, and I thought for sure this is not going to happen. And again, obviously they're more than willing to do it. It's just because I don't know where you guys are. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know how the fuck I got on that. But oh yeah, so that's because you asked about the sick interviews. So yeah, I got just one, which I'm happy to got that. That was the main one I got, so it was definitely worth me going just to see them live, meet the fucking guys, do the interview. I had them sign both my LPs, Invocation Sanctimonious, so getting both those signed. I bought the 12-inch single there at the show, which was fucking nice. Bought the goddamn tour shirts. And fucking goddamn homeboy singer too was cool as fuck. He he dedicated the song out to me. Join the Coven. So that was fucking cool. So all in all, me just going to the fest was worth that. But I'm just saying, if I came back with Sakis and Angel Ripper, especially this goddamn Angel Ripper, that would have pulled in some views. I wanted to ask him about that goddamn bowl haircut, and I also wanted to ask him about At what point do you think that was a good idea, brah? Want to ask some goddamn good shit. Nobody else can have the goddamn balls to ask that goddamn shit. Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt. What's next? Goddamn Han Solo, fucking Chewie, or what the hell's with that guy's fucking name? I mean, I don't know. It's fucking kind of silly. So that's that. So with the interviews, that's how I got a fucking strategic plan. As far as those shirts, maybe, man. I mean, all my slogans is stuff that people voted for. That I used to be a Nunslaughter. I mean, that has kind of no relevance to anything I've ever said. So I don't know why that'd be like J-Dog slogan. I never said that shit, so I don't know about that. And I was planning to kill Euronymous. I do see the humor in that. But again, does that really represent me and my channel and my lingo? I don't think so. I like everything Euronymous is on. So I wasn't planning on killing him. Maybe I was planning on killing Maniac. That guy sounds like a fucking three-wheel car. Maybe that, but I think neither one of them has any relevance to my goddamn channel. Now that I put this in there, if 100 people put it there, do those doggone buying it? Well, then, yeah, money talks, bullshit walks. I'd be all for doing it. I just don't see the relevance otherwise. Good thing I had to read this off because it's fucking red again. Goddamn it! I don't think you put his name in there. But sup, dog? It's red again. Back with another order. Paid ski. You probably have answered this before. But what do you think it is that the quality of the band's discographies decline substantially the vast majority of the time? Vast majority. There's very few bands that actually got better. but every single band, and I do mean every single one of them, every one, including Cannibal, King Diamond, everyone thinks that they get better. No, you don't. 99.9% get worse. And the early stuff is usually their best and most essential. I would say 99% of the time, the early stuff's better. There is exceptions to the goddamn rule, but 99% of the time, the early stuff is the best. Maybe because they get old and tired and lose their passion and sense of rebellion after all. Most of the best metal was composed by young guys in their late teens to mid 20s. It's just that you'd figure that they get better at making music as they get older since they spend so much time doing it and would hypothetically get better at throughout their career, like you would for any skill. My friends say it's usually because they used up all their best ideas early on. P.S. I had a dream last night where you cut off some guy's limbs with a saws. I assuming he meant saw because he didn't like Deicide. Goddamn dream about me, fucking goddamn it. Holy fuck, goddamn weirdo over here. To answer your question, yeah, you answered it. I have talked about this, and that's exactly what it is, dude. It's not because they're out of ideas. It's because getting older, tamer, just lack of drive, lack of ambition, lack of doing it, and just trying new things. Like again, by definition, is Iron Maiden a better band than they were on the first two albums? Sure, I'm sure they're more talented. But is anybody going to honestly tell me any of those 2000 albums are better than the first two fucking Maidens or the early shit? Cannibal, same thing. I'm sure Webster's like, man, dude, I listen to Eating Back to Life. That's cringe as fuck. Oh my god, listen to that slop. I mean, that's why they got rid of what's his face, the other Bob Ruse. From what the story I heard, they didn't tell me this personally. It's what I read, or somebody told me. I think it's common knowledge, so I don't think I'm fucking calling anybody out. I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge. He was kicked out because they didn't think he was a good enough guitar player. But the best albums he's on. You see what I'm saying? It's not about how talented you are. Most of these bands, dude, you watching, unless you accept the goddamn Cavalt fucking guys, they seem to at least understand it. It's just they tend to fucking mostly write repetitive dumb shit that all sounds a goddamn same. But they have at least a mentality that's on board. It has nothing to do with how talented you are, man. Metal is not about America's Got Talent, man. This is not America's Got Talent show. That's how you guys are fucking treating it. And it blows my mind because I've said it a million times. Just saw Sodom. All of these fucking JoJo guys, they all like In the Sign of Evil. They all like Obsessed by Cruelty. They all like Seven Churches. What does that shit have in common, dude? It's crude. It's primitive. It's sloppy played. What? Yet that's like, you ask these guys, for example, if you ask any of the guys in Cannibal, I guarantee you Seven Churches is going to be, if you ask, name me 25 favorite albums that influenced you, whatever. I bet you Seven Churches on every one of the fucking lists. Now, it's all sloppy. Mike Suz sucks. Isn't that what they say? Listen to early Venom. How I meant to Welcome to Hell and shit. Is that all fucking polished and technical and professionally played? No. Loose as a fucking whore's goddamn cunt. Yet that's what you like the most. Why would you think it's going to be any different for you? Recording, same thing. We got a good. We even heard this with Hell's bands. I'm not gonna throw any names on the bus. When we're talking about, oh man, this is gonna be our best work yet, dude. We got a good studio budget to work with. Got a deal, man. It's gonna sound so good. It's like, yeah, it sounds crystal clear, better, whatever. It's still not as good as an album. It has nothing to do with that, dude. Fucking some of the best shit are demo goddamn recordings. Or just if you need something simple, what's wrong with how Symphonies of Sickness sounds? What's wrong with how goddamn Scream Bloody Gore sounds? What's wrong with how early Morrisound records, with some of the exceptions, the triggers can be a little shitty, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not overly polished, Brave New World fucking style, but yet they're some of the goddamn best albums. How many people, their favorite goddamn album by Christian is Black Forest Domain? It's a lot. I can tell you that right now. And what's weird with those guys, too, again, those guys are some of the coolest fucking guys in the scene. Definitely on my bucket list to do a goddamn interview, which I love to do. And I do like every record by them and own every record. Well, let's call it is the newest record even close to Black Forest Domain? No. But they don't even play any goddamn songs, exception usually Black Forest Domain, just because I feel like they feel like they have to. Dude, that's one of your best albums. You should be doing like 3 songs every goddamn every show. You should be doing at least 3 songs off that album. And what really blows my mind At most shows, that's the t-shirt you're selling, but you don't play any songs off it. So just by design, if that's your top selling shirt design of all the albums, well, isn't that your most popular? Listen how sloppy that is and how raw and everything. Now, the only thing I don't like about the sound is that I kind of do think the triggers on it sound like shit. On Apocalyptic Revelations and Conquerors Armageddon, I don't think the triggers sound like shit. It's funny how everybody points out Ageless Venomous. The triggers sound like shit, which they do, but the songs make up for it. The same with Black Forest. I mean, dude, Black Forest is raw though, but the triggers on there sound like crap, man. I'm sorry to break it to you, they just do. But I mean, the album outshines it, so you can overlook it. Just like the first Deicide, the triggers don't sound awesome, but it's not unbearable. But by that, your top selling shirt when you guys don't even like in their mind. This, oh man, this sounds like, oh god, this is cringe. I know they don't like Unmerciful Order. How do you know that, dog? Because I specifically asked for us to put it out. Reissue an Unmerciful Order LP, first 100 on Picture This, and the Digibook CDs. Like we did, we're doing the first three. Well, we did the first three on LP, and then Agents Venomous on LP. Same thing. They did not want to do it because they think they don't like that. It sounds like shit. Fucking that record's great, bro. They call me death. That's a banger of bangers. One of your goddamn best songs. But that's not throwing them under the bus or anything. It's all these bands. They all think that. I mean, I'm sure if you ask John McAtee, it's probably one of the newer Incantations, best album. You tell me that's better than Golfa? Not even fucking close. They all think this. And again, by definition, yeah, you are a better player. But yeah, it's just older again, less testosterone. And let's cut the shit too. You're even including myself. You're not as excited and have that overzealous fucking attitude towards the music as when you were 16, 17, first getting into it. I'm the same. It's because it's now very. It's not new no more. Just like, I mean, Jesus fuck. I mean, look at a 15-year-old who's gonna 15, 16-year-old who's getting laid for the first time. Thinks it's the greatest fucking thing ever. Not saying I'm burnt out on getting goddamn laid, but it's not as exciting and as fucking and as relevant as when you're young, when you never been or it's your first, second, third time, right? Same goddamn thing. You've been listening to metal, 20 plus years straight. It's not as magical. It's not special. You've heard it a million times, especially if you're playing, you're touring the world. So I can't blame them per se, because if I was in a band, it might happen to me. But what I would keep in mind is cut this fucking recording budget bullshit where that's going to make us better. You don't need all that. Keep it down and dirty, brah. And this we play better doesn't mean you're better. Capture fucking good, catchy, memorable songs. Try to get it to where what your goal should be, no matter what the genre is, whether you're grindcore, black metal, death metal, heavy metal, thrash metal, whatever, what the fuck ever, where you have every song when you're writing it, your mindset should be a person that's been listening to this kind of music for 20 plus years. Will this be a memorable song on the first listen? Will this capture them? Will this be catchy and like, oh shit, kind of grab their attention on the first fucking listen? If you can't say definitively yes when writing those songs, scrap it. Don't use that song. Write another one. It might take you a long time to write a goddamn album. You can be a lot less songs. It's fine. It's too much goddamn shit out there anyway to keep up with. That should be the goddamn goal. Not just whatever I wrote, that's what we put out. That's what we have to doing. Like, okay, yes, mid as fuck. This again. Jeez, fuck. Heard this a million times. Do I need it? No. So, and here we go. Tommy Becker is in here. I told you, he's always in the pile somewhere, goddammit. Tommy Becker. Big question. Hey, brother, sorry about my dumbass mentoring. I'm just a bored, retired 49-year-old. Man, if you're fully retired at 49, you're doing pretty goddamn good. That's a good age to be retired at. Whose old friends still party like we're all still in our 20s, and unfortunately, I've been sober for 4 years. So he's not 10 beers in. So all the money I used to spend on drugs and booze, I now spend on records, toys, tattoos, etc. So if you get to the point where other dudes' paid skis are piling up, don't feel you have to read my bullshit. Trust me, I'm almost 50, getting offended because my paid skis aren't red isn't gonna happen, brah. They get red no matter what. I just put them in order. To be honest, I just literally paste them in order because otherwise, yeah, I do get sidetracked, especially as I'm getting multiple a day a lot of times. yeah, there's some drought days. Um, I just read them off in order. So there's no favoritism, nothing. Uh, Save them for the drought days, just so you and your bros keep pumping out killer ass merch and music. That's all right by me. Keep killing it, Tommy Becker. Yeah, but anyways, dude, I mean, the paid skis, it makes my life easier too because it's a question where it's like I know I have to answer this, as opposed to like when I get to the comments. Granted, some of those are the most fun ones because it's like, oh god, I'm gonna field down this dumbass. They're a little harder because I gotta dig what's in here. And just shift through the stupid ass sponge dog shit and shift through where are the questions at. Oh, great. I've answered this a million goddamn times. It's kind of work at this point. So makes it a hell of a lot easier for me too. So I like me the goddamn pay skis, not just for the goddamn obvious reason either. Like I said, it actually makes me being able to do a video each day. I don't want to say less stressful. It's not stressful, but easier to just get the goddamn job done. Last goddamn one. So crank this goddamn page off. And it's a page as well from Andrew Brown. Paid question. Hey, J-Dog, just wanted to know if you saw that Sodom and Dismember and Unslaughter are playing Chicago October 11th, or that Overkill just got added to Milwaukee Metal Fest. Sadly, Marduk won't be there anymore, though I am pumped for both, though got my tickets. You know what? So I did hear about the Sodom, Dismember, and Unslaughter, which I probably will not be at, because the only band I kind of care about seeing at that point is Dismember, which I'll see theoretically in Maryland. And then I'm also planning on going out to the New York show. Not 100% definite yet, but I'm 80% certain I will. For Dismember, Malignancy, Vomitory, and was it Morpheus Descends? So I'm planning on going to that one instead. And then as far as Marduk canceling, oh, well, I did not know that. I was planning on trying to set up an interview with Morgan for Marduk, hence trying. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Yeah, he's cool for it, bro. Unless it's set up a time, meet the dog at 1 p.m. at the stand, it's probably not happening because you can damn sure guaranteed his ass ain't walking around. Guaranteed. Make it sound like they are. It's like, no, you're not, dude. However, having said that, Overkill, it's funny you say that. I kind of knew that they were playing since last year. Jocelyn told me that person, that was one of the bands. He told me Overkill, Deicide, and he said somebody else that he would definitely have them. So they just announced Overkill. Yeah, because I didn't see it on the flyer. So cool. I would be all for it, interviewing Bobby. So any of you have fucking Bobby Blitz's fucking email, contact, know him, nudge, 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 watch the dog, whatever. Or just, yeah, send this video to him. So this is to you, Bobby. Just contact me. Emails in the goddamn description box or service at hellsheadbangers.com. Yes, it is me. I'm the one that responds to emails 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It goes to me, not some corporate fucking business. And then that's that corporate business. It goes to their secretary, and that secretary sends it to goddamn my secretary. And that secretary sends it to the co-secretary. And after she's fucking done sucking the dog off, she lets him, oh, hey, dog, you got this message from Bobby. And then I translate it and it goes down the line back to you. There's none of that bullshit. It goes straight to the dog, this guy, and I reply to fucking emails. And I'm damn sure going to reply to you. So, in case you see this, like I think some of these guys, like, it's not, like, even someone like Glenn Benton, just email me, dude. If somebody sends it to you, like, you're that untouchable, like, just fucking email me. And I'm not going to light you up like some fanboy. I got phone numbers of shit and tons of fucking bands that I'm fans of. I got Big Willies, Matt Harvey, tons of guys, Danny Nelson. Do I sit there and Joel Grind? Do I sit there and light their goddamn phone up with dumb shit? Like, how's it going, bro? It's a new record. I don't ask shit like that. I have business related crap, and that's it. And most of the time, we don't talk text at all. That's it. So yeah, I'm not gonna just light you up with stupid shit. I'm not gonna give your contact away unless you fucking say something. So just if you guys see this, email me, or I know that's not gonna happen because I know they're not going to. Somebody let them know. So Bobby's another one because I don't have his fucking contact. But if anybody you know that knows, because I guarantee you, one of you that watches this knows him, lives 10 minutes from him, has his phone number, has his email, something of that like, but point in the goddamn right direction. Chase from Gate Creeper, shout out to him. He did Forsaker Reich, which by the time this video goes up, you should know if I got it or not. Should. Man, this might go up first around the time. But anyways, from the time we're recording this video, because I don't have as much of a backlog, I think I have 5 videos. I'm recording this on a Tuesday and Friday, this Friday, at 11 a.m. at Rehab Burger, which is Wiley's Burger Shop. I'm supposed to be doing an interview with Phil and Wiley of Sacred Right, the 2 original goddamn guys. So looking forward to that shit. And that was courtesy of Chase from Gate Creeper. Said the same thing I was like, yeah, I fucking knew it. I know somebody that watches my shit knows these guys. Same with King Diamond. I know one of you motherfuckers knows them. Shit, for King Diamond, if I was able to get him, so just put this out in the goddamn world. King, this is on the dog. I will fly down to Texas, my dime, drive to you anytime, any day, anywhere, anyhow. You name the place for a goddamn interview. I might even pay you for the goddamn thing within fucking reason. Sit down, fucking interview, dinner and drinks on me. Whatever's the most convenient for you, brah. You want me to come to your house too? I'm there. Doubt you're inviting me to your house, but hey, meet up at the local Applebee's, whatever the fuck you want. Anytime, brah. Dallas, no problem. Dog's not a bum. He could get on a plane. Just fucking did. Doing it again this goddamn weekend. Rents a goddamn car wherever you're at. So anybody knows King Diamond, want a good dog interview? Why is that? Why is that unrealistic? Anytime. You name the date. Name it. Give me just at least 30 days notice. I'll be there. Come to you. No, guaranteed. 100% guaranteed. So you know the goddamn king. Send him this goddamn message too. But it won't fucking happen. I'll get no goddamn reply. But if I do, hell fucking yeah. Come switch the search. Don't look at me. I got my scan answer right in the morning. Later, goddamn it.